Welcome back, folks. Can you imagine that a single dollar could get you 3 gallons of gasoline in the 1970s? Today, that same dollar barely gets you a third of a gallon. Certainly matching my own astonishment, we have more discoveries that promise to leave you astounded. Curious what else was just a dollar away? It's time for a memory refresh. Let's roll. Imagine, back in the 70s, cruising down the highway with the windows down and the radio up, all on the change from your couch cushions. A dollar then meant a weekend's worth of freedom on the open road. Fast forward, and it's a whole different story. The spike in prices isn't just due to inflation, but also to more complex factors like geopolitical tensions and environmental policies. The quality of gasoline has seen improvements, with additives that reduce emissions and engines that squeeze out more miles per gallon. However, these advancements come at a cost. Comparatively, a gallon of gas today could cost upwards of $4, starkly contrasting the 25-30 cents of the past. This significant shift highlights how inflation and improvements in fuel technology have transformed driving from a basic freedom to a costly luxury. Back in the golden age of cinema, less than $2 could buy you a front row seat to magic. Movies were an accessible luxury, a communal experience that didn't demand much from your wallet. Today, a single movie ticket might cost you around $15, a testament to the industry's evolution. Enhanced technology, from 3D visuals to Dolby Atmos sound, offers a more immersive experience, but at a premium. The stark contrast in pricing from then to now not only reflects the inflationary trend, but also the increased value placed on cinematic experiences. This evolution, while enhancing the movie-going experience, invokes nostalgia for the simplicity and affordability of past times, highlighting a profound change in how we value entertainment. In the 70s, music was a tangible experience, with vinyl records offering a personal connection to the artist for just $1. Fast forward, and music has transitioned into the digital realm, with streaming services providing unlimited access, but at a monthly cost that far exceeds the single purchase of a record. This shift to digital has brought about a renaissance in audio quality, with high-definition sound now standard. Yet the vinyl market has also seen a resurgence, with records now prized items that come with a heftier price tag, reflecting both nostalgia and the desire for high-fidelity sound. This transformation in music consumption and technology illustrates a broader trend of digitalization. It also highlights a yearning for the authentic and personal connection that physical media offered. Once, a quick stop at McDonald's meant a full meal without breaking the bank, thanks to the dollar menu. Today, inflation has redefined fast food economics, pushing prices higher across the board. A hamburger that once cost 30 cents now may cost over $1, mirroring broader economic shifts and changes in consumer expectations around food quality and sourcing. This increase is part of a wider trend where the cost of living has outpaced wage growth, making even fast food a considered purchase for many. The evolution from a dollar menu to current pricing reflects not just inflation, but also a shift towards better ingredients and healthier options, underscoring how societal values around food and health have evolved alongside prices. Cigarettes in the 70s were astonishingly cheap, reflecting a time when smoking was ubiquitous and less understood in terms of health impacts. Today, a pack of cigarettes can cost upwards of $10, a price influenced heavily by taxes aimed at curbing smoking rates. This increase is a deliberate policy response to the health costs associated with smoking. The change in pricing over the decades highlights a significant shift in societal attitudes towards smoking, from a widespread habit to a discouraged, costly vice. This transformation is a clear example of how public health initiatives can reshape consumer habits, illustrating the power of policy in influencing personal choices and societal health outcomes. Turn back the pages to when the world unfolded daily in black and white for just a dime, a time when the daily ritual of reading a newspaper was both affordable and ubiquitous. This cherished tradition of the 70s has since been upended by the digital revolution. Where once a week's worth of news cost less than $1, today, digital subscriptions can run upwards of $10 a month. This shift reflects not just the impact of inflation, but the changing landscape of media consumption. The move to digital has expanded our access to information, but has also introduced challenges related to information overload and the spread of misinformation. The transition from print to digital media underscores a broader societal shift towards instantaneity and accessibility, albeit at a higher cost, both financially and in terms of navigating the veracity of information. $1 in the 70s could quench your thirst with a bundle of soda bottles. Nowadays, even a single bottle of soda can surpass $1, reflecting inflation and a globalized market where branding and marketing significantly influence pricing. The beverage industry has undergone a transformation, with soda companies now offering a wide range of products catering to health-conscious consumers, including low-sugar and organic options. This diversification, while offering more choices to the consumer, has also contributed to price increases. The change in soda pricing over the years not only highlights the impact of inflation, but also reflects shifting consumer preferences and the industry's adaptation to these trends, embodying the broader dynamics of change in consumer goods markets. Staying connected through mail was as easy as pocket change in the 1970s. 15 to 20 stamps for $1 was the norm, embodying the value of handwritten communication. Flash forward, and the stamp's cost has soared, signaling a shift towards digital immediacy over tangible sentiment. This isn't solely due to inflation. The decline in letter sending has elevated each stamp's price as a means to cover the Postal Service's operational costs. Despite this, the allure of receiving a physical letter remains unmatched. Today, a stamp costs upwards of 50 cents, reflecting both economic changes and our evolving communication habits. This spike in price is a clear indicator of how digital dominance and decreased mail volume have reshaped our means of staying in touch, making the personal touch of a letter all the more special in our high-speed world. Picture a time when the aroma of fresh bread didn't come with a hefty price tag. The 1970s were a baker's delight, with 2 to 3 loaves of bread costing about $1, making every meal a celebration of simplicity and sustenance. Bread, the staple of life, was abundantly affordable, weaving its way into every household's fabric. In today's market, the cost for one loaf has escalated, influenced not just by inflation, but by a collective pivot towards diverse and higher quality options like organic or gluten-free varieties. This price elevation mirrors a larger societal shift towards consciousness in consumption and health, propelling demand for premium bread varieties. In the sweet simplicity of the 70s, $1 unfurled into 8-10 candy bars, making sugary delights universally accessible. Fast forward, and the inflation narrative has twisted this treat into a luxury, with a single bar often costing around $1. Beyond the surface of rising costs lies a deeper evolution within the confectionery industry, incorporating premium ingredients and sophisticated packaging into the mix. Today's pricing, reflective of both inflation and a shift towards quality, demonstrates how even the smallest luxuries have felt the weight of economic change. Despite this, the intrinsic joy of unwrapping and savoring a candy bar persists, a timeless pleasure that continues to sweeten moments big and small. Comic books, once the cornerstone of affordable entertainment at 20-25 cents a pop, have transitioned into valued pieces of culture, with prices reflecting the leap. This transformation is tethered not just to inflation, but to the elevation of comics to a form of art, commanding respect and a higher price for its enriched storytelling and artwork. Nowadays, a single issue may cost $5 or more, a testament to the industry's growth and the medium's sophistication. This progression underscores a maturation of comics from child's play to complex narratives that engage a broader audience, bridging generations. The enduring allure of comics, despite escalated costs, illustrates the timeless draw of storytelling through art. In the 70s, a gallon of milk, a dietary staple, was almost as good as guaranteed for $1, seamlessly fitting into the family grocery list. Today, the narrative has shifted, with prices influenced by a myriad of factors, including agricultural practices, production costs, and a heightened emphasis on organic and sustainable farming. This climb in price, with a gallon now approaching $4, is indicative of broader economic trends and a collective leap towards quality and safety in our food supply. While the days of budget milk are behind us, the evolution in dairy production has ushered in a new era of nutritional awareness, ensuring the milk on our tables today is worth its weight in both cost and quality. The 70s heralded an era of affordable mobility, where $1 could stretch to cover 10-20 rides across the urban tapestry. Contrast that with the present, where the cost of a single transit fare has escalated, mirroring broader inflationary trends and the escalating expenses tied to maintaining and upgrading public transit infrastructures. This upward adjustment in fare prices, though a hit to the wallet, coincides with improvements in service quality, reliability, and sustainability efforts, marking a significant leap in how cities facilitate movement. The ritual of the morning coffee, once a modest expenditure at diners where a cup cost merely 10-25 cents, has morphed into a diverse and sometimes deluxe experience. The spectrum of coffee offerings now ranges from the straightforward dollar drip to artisan creations that command a higher price, reflecting not just inflation, but a revolution in coffee culture. This evolution towards specialty coffees, embodying a connoisseurship once reserved for wines, has propelled prices upward, with premium blends often exceeding $5 a cup. Yet, this rise in cost is paralleled by a rise in quality, with today's coffee aficionados savoring notes and nuances that were unheard of in the simpler brews of the past. Imagine a time in the 70s when your dollar stretched far enough to cover 2 or 4 pints of beer at a local pub, where laughter and stories were shared over a cold brew. Nowadays, that same dollar struggles to make a dent in the cost of just 1 pint. The transformation in beer pricing isn't just a tale of inflation, it's a saga of the beer industry's evolution. Craft beer, with its emphasis on quality ingredients and artisanal brewing techniques, has introduced a new era of beer appreciation. These specialty beers command a higher price but offer a richer taste experience, reflecting our more refined palates. There was a time when the thrill of a new magazine arriving in the mail was bought for just $1 for the entire year. This gateway to new ideas, stories, and trends was an affordable indulgence. In the present, the landscape has shifted dramatically, with digital platforms becoming the primary source of such content, leading to a significant rise in subscription costs. The decline in physical magazine sales has increased production expenses, contributing to higher prices. This shift reflects not only the digital transformation of media, but our changing content consumption habits, fast, diverse, and always accessible. Back in the 70s, $1 could stretch to buy several pounds of fresh fruits or vegetables, making healthy eating easily accessible. Fast forward to today, and the landscape of purchasing produce has drastically changed. Prices have surged, not solely due to inflation, but also because of a shift towards more sustainable and organic farming practices. These methods, while beneficial for our health and the environment, necessitate higher costs. Despite the increased prices, the necessity for access to fresh, wholesome foods remains unchanged, underlining our ongoing commitment to maintaining a healthy diet. This shift in the cost of fresh produce is a reflection of our society's growing emphasis on food quality and sustainability, even if it means paying a premium. There was a time when $1 was all you needed to bring smiles to your friends' faces with 10-12 packs of gum. Today, that same act of kindness has become more costly, with a single pack nearing the price of $1 itself. This increase isn't just an inflation story. It's about the gum market's adaptation to consumer desires for novel flavors and healthier options, like sugar-free gum. Sharing a piece of gum remains a small but significant gesture of friendship and connection. A simple pleasure that, despite its increased cost, continues to sweeten moments of interaction. This enduring tradition underscores how even the smallest acts of sharing can create bonds, reflecting the timeless value of personal connections in our lives. Once, $1 allowed you to convey heartfelt messages through 4 to 5 greeting cards, making personal connections tangible and affordable. Today, the price of a single card has escalated, reflecting not just the effects of inflation, but also the industry's move towards more elaborate and bespoke designs. Despite the higher cost, the sentiment behind sending a greeting card remains powerful, undiminished by digital alternatives. The personal touch of a handwritten note, the anticipation of sending and receiving, and the emotional impact of a carefully chosen card continue to hold significant value. In the 70s, the advent of disposable diapers brought unprecedented convenience to parenting, priced within reach of most families. Today, the cost of disposable diapers has become a notable line item in family budgets, reflecting not just inflation but also advances in diaper technology. Today's diapers offer superior absorbency, comfort, and environmentally friendly options, yet these benefits come at a higher cost. This price increase mirrors the broader societal shift towards prioritizing child welfare and environmental sustainability. Despite the financial burden, the value placed on ensuring the health and comfort of the youngest members of our society has never been clearer, illustrating a collective commitment to quality and care in every aspect of parenting. Did these 1970s dollar purchases bring back memories? If so, like this video, click subscribe, and stay tuned for more nostalgia trips.